out. When you take away all of the clubs, you take all away what they put on TV and the clownery that goes on, all you're going to see is the reality. All you're going to see is people are hurting, man.
Right.
People are depressed. Why? Because this place is under a dark vibration. All right? And the reason being is because there's no understanding of the Most High in this place. No one is actually keeping the laws. And I can understand that because the powers that be, they got it set up to where it's impossible for you to keep the law.
Right.
Go on, brother.
Job 10 verse 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return.
Yeah.
Even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death.
Right, in the shadow of death. We're in the shadow of death right now. Because who really wrote about the shadow of death? Okay? And I'm not just actually saying death as in death. I'm metaphorically speaking here. Right? What I'm talking about is when you go against the laws of the Heavenly Father, the manuscript of the earth, all you're going to bring about is death. That's why people are sick to hell. That's why cancer's at an alarming rate. You got young kids being molested at a young age. You got all of this confusion going on. You got men, grown-ass fucking men, raping other men in the fucking clubs. Okay, and I'm supposed to be happy in this society. You got niggas as well that's claiming to believe in the truth and all of that. And you got these guys switching up doctrines. Okay, formulating new breakdowns because they don't really believe in the 12 tribe.
Right.
They're not even understanding the bigger picture. They're trying to conjure up a different doctrine so they can pretty much invest in their ego and inflate their ego in the means. Not understanding that you gotta look at the main thing. The main thing is we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, we gotta get saved out of here. It's all about salvation, man. Fuck all that trying to inflate your ego. Because at the end of the day, we ain't shit, man. That's why, I mean, really, when you check it out, we need help out here, man. We're fucked. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's fucked out here, man. This ain't life. People saying, oh, I want to live my life. You know, I want to live my life and all of that. These motherfuckers don't know what life is, man. They can't even spell life. Go on, brother.
I say, a land of darkness as darkness itself.
Right, a land of darkness and darkness itself. This is a land of darkness, man. A land of darkness is a land where it doesn't keep it doesn't involve the wisdom and understanding of the Father. It tells you in the scriptures that the word of the Lord is the light thereof. Give me that in Jeremiah. What is it? Give me Jeremiah 60.
It says, and of the shadow of death without any order.
Right. Oh, you're gonna have to read that again, brother.
A land of darkness.
That's a badass scripture because that correlates with the point. What I'm saying. Go on.
A land of darkness as darkness itself.
Right. A land of darkness is darkness itself. Go on.
And of the shadow of death.
Okay.
Without any order.
Right. Without any order. That's what makes the place darkness.
And where the light is as darkness.
Right. And where the light is as darkness. Okay. So this place, this society is nothing but darkness. That's why if you ask an average person who they are, they don't really know who they really are. They just gonna give you a stamp which somebody put on them. Well, I'm black British. I'm a so-called white person, not understanding that the Lord gave you your identity. You understand? And that's why you got these showbiz in the bar, they drinking booze all day, and they walking around vomiting on the floor like a bunch of beasts. Because there's no order here, man. Go on.
Psalms chapter 49 verse 20. Man that is in honor and understandeth not is like the beasts that perish.
That's it right there, brother. We run that again. See, that's what we're dealing with. Now we get into the nitty-gritty.
Psalms 49 verse 20.
Go on.
Man that is in honor and understandeth not.
Right, a man that is in honor and understandeth not. Go on.
It's like the beasts that perish.
It's like the beasts that perish. Because what is a beast do? A beast just act on impulse.
Right.
What it feels like doing. And I'm gonna just keep it real. That's the majority of the British public. They act like a bunch of animals. They have no morals. They have no structure. They're walking around all drunk out in the middle of the street. Okay, and they think it's cool. They think it's cute. When really, in fact, they're looking like a bunch of idiots. And then they complain about the government because the government's doing them wrong. How you gonna complain about the government when you don't even respect your damn self?
Right.
If you got the audacity to walk down the street all drunk and all out of fucking whack, then hey, you can expect the backlash from that, man. Go on.
This is Psalms 49. Let me start from verse 10 and read it to the end. For he, excuse me. For he seeth that wise men die.
Right, you see if that wise men die. Go on.
Likewise the fool and the brutish person perish.
Right, and the fool and the brutish person perish.
And leave their wealth to others.
Right, and leave their wealth to others. Because you got the higher up bankers, okay, you got the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, which they're in our position. They should really be the servants and we should be over them. Even hence their name means that. Okay, when you go behind the actual name that they name themselves, and you revert back to the Salaki, when you actually deal with their actual real name is what? The balance. So they're gonna go back to being the balance that they are, man. And we're gonna go back to being the kings now. You understand? You're going.
Yeah, them two homeless people that came up earlier. Noticed that they were saying, "Oh, we've been cast asunder. We've been cast asunder."
Right.
Yeah. You mentioned about the government.
Right.
Yeah. So the homeless people. The Most High made it manifest that they're homeless people,
Right.
and they come. Who do they come to ask for help?
Yeah,
Always.
It's a pity.
That's it.
They want to know why they was in that situation.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
And they don't like the Bible. They don't like so-called niggers, but they want us to help them.
All of a sudden, they want answers.
Right, and that's just the thing about this world, man. Like, you know, another thing, you know, I hear what the brother's saying and all of that, man. But you know, I'm on a road, you know, and you know, hey, I'm gonna still.